All right, here we go with this next problem. This is number 12 on the study guide. So it says to multiply 4x minus 4 times 5x plus 2. So you can use the box method, you can use FOIL, you can use distributive property. What I'm going to show is distributive property, but either one of those three will get you to the answer. So with distributive property, I have to multiply the first term by both of these, and then the second term by both of them. Then combine like terms as needed. So 4x times 5x, and then 4x times 2. Repeat with the next term, negative 4 times 5x, negative 4 times 2. All right, so unlike the one we did before, because I'm multiplying, I have to add the exponent. That's how I get x squared. Four x times 2, 4 times 5x, excuse me, negative 4 times 5x, negative 4 times 2. So at this point, I need to combine my like terms. The only thing that matches are my two x's here. So I can combine those as I see it. 8 minus 20 gives you negative 12x. I have no more like terms, so I just put all my answers or my terms together. So I end up getting 20x squared minus 12x minus 8. All right, so this is number 15 on the study guide. It says to multiply x squared plus x minus 2 times x minus 9. Again, I'm still using distributive property. I can still use the box method. I cannot use FOIL, however. So FOIL does not work with a trinomial times a binomial. So distributive property is your best bet. So same thing, I'm going to distribute the x squared to both terms here, then repeat the x to both terms, then the negative 2 to both terms. X squared times x squared times negative 9. That takes care of the first term. Move to the second term. X times x times negative 9. Move to the last term. Negative 2 times x, negative 2 times negative 9. Okay. X squared times x, that means I add the exponents, understood 1 being here. So 2 plus 1 gives me x cubed, or x to the third. X squared times negative 9 It's negative 9x squared. X times x is x squared. X times negative 9. Negative 9x. Negative 2 times x. Negative 2x. Negative 2 times negative 9 is positive 18. Okay? So now I go down the list combining like terms. The x cubed doesn't have a match. Go to the next one, x squared. And x squared, negative 9 plus 1. Gives me negative 8x squared. Negative 9 minus 2 is negative 11x. And then the 18 doesn't have a match either. So now that all my like terms have been combined, I bring my terms down to get my answer. X cubed minus 8x squared minus 11x plus 18. Okay, this is number 16, the word problem. A lot of my students struggle with this one, so we're gonna try to figure it out together. So it says find the area of this storage facility. So knowing that area is length times width. I have my length and my widths here. So I'm going to multiply 5x plus 4 and 4x minus 4. So once again, it's multiplying binomial, so box method, FOIL, distributive property. Any of those will work. Just use whichever one you're the most comfortable with. So as always, I'm using distributive property. Okay, so again, first term times everything here, second term times everything there, then just combine like terms. So 5x times 4x, so 5 times 4 is going to be 20, x1 times x1 is going to be x squared. Remember, I'm multiplying, so I add the exponents. 5x times negative 4, negative 20x, 4 times 4x, 16x, 4 times negative 4, negative 16. Combine your like terms, which would be the negative 20x and a positive 16x. That gives me negative 4x. I have no more like terms, so my answer ends up being 20x squared minus 4x minus 16. All right, so last thing I need to go over with you all is quadratic functions. So here's a picture of a parabola It's already graphed for us. What we have to figure out is the solutions, the zeros, the roots, the x-intercepts, and the y-intercepts. Remember, x-intercepts, solutions, roots, zeros, all are the same thing. That's where it crosses the x-axis. So those are my solutions. My vertex is the highest or lowest point on the graph. So here's my vertex. So for this particular problem, it might be hard for you to see, but if you're following along on your paper, you'll see the vertex here as being 2, 9. So that's what I put for my vertex. The axis of symmetry should follow the x-coordinate of your vertex. So if the vertex is 2, 9, your axis of symmetry will be x equals 2. All right. So, of course, we know x and y intercepts. The y-intercept being where it crosses the y-axis, it's not necessarily always going to be your vertex, because as you can see here, it crosses my y-intercept in a different spot, in a different place than my vertex. So be aware of that. Y-intercept where it crosses the y-axis, x-intercept where it crosses the x-axis. For your domain for a quadratic function is going to be all real numbers. For the range, use the y-coordinate of your vertex, and if it's a minimum, then it's going to be going to infinity. If it's a maximum, then that's going to be your highest number. So in this case, all my points on my graph are going to be lower than or less than 9. So my answer for the range will be y is less than or equal to 9. Hopefully this helps you. Do your best on your retake. Make sure you take your time. If you have any questions, contact myself or contact Mr. Abbott or contact Mr. Mai. We're here for you. We love you all. Stay healthy, and we'll see you when we see you. Be great.